Let's be real for a second. The worst part about studying is not about learning the material, it's about testing yourself. What if you could take any textbook PDF and turn it into a university level question paper? I'm talking about a custom made test formatted professionally with an answer key included built in seconds. Today, we are making a full stack study buddy app using Python, LangChain, and latest Gemini models. Let's build this. We are using Google Colab because it's free and fast. I've put the code in the description so you can copy and get started. First step, we will be installing our toolbox. If you expand this section, you can check all the libraries that are getting installed. First is LangChain for our AI tools. We'll also import FAS, which will help us to get the vector database from our raw PDF. And last but not the least is ReportLab, which will help us generate programmatically PDF with few lines of code. To run this, collapse this section and click on Run. While the libraries are installing, ensure that you have a folder named StudyBuddy in your drive, and inside it you have your raw PDF which has the chapter contents. Let's say I have a physics chapter PDF here, which is just an NCRT of system of particles and rotational motion. And go back to Google Colab and run the second cell. This will ask for a permission to access your Google Drive. Just click on Connect to Drive, click on Continue, go down and click on again Continue, and that's it. Next, it will also try to fetch the Gemini API key from your Secrets tab. To grab your Gemini API key, go to aistudio.google.com, go to Get API Keys section, copy any API key you have, or click on Create API Key to create a new API key. Once you have the API key copied, go back to Google Colab, go to the Secrets menu, enter the name Gemini API Key, and enter your value of the API key that you copied from AI Studio. And then enable the notebook access so the notebook can access this secret. We are putting this as a secret so it doesn't get exposed when you share your notebook. And if you expand this cell, it will automatically check for the Gemini API key in your Secrets tab. If it is already there, it will fetch it from there. Otherwise, it will ask you to enter it. We are using Gemini 3 Flash for this project because it has a massive context window of 2 million, which can take any large document easily, and it is also incredibly fast. It also has a rate limit of 20 requests per day, so if you hit the rate limit, you can easily switch to Gemini 2.5 Flash. Just uncomment this line and run this cell again. So next step is to convert your PDF into a vector database so the Gemini can read it efficiently. So if you click this section, it will ask you the PDF location for your file. As I had put the PDF into a StudyBuddy folder named Physics Chapter, I'll just put StudyBuddy/Physics Chapter here and press enter. Now it will pre-process your Physics Chapter PDF. If you expand this section, you can check the steps also. So it is using PyPDF loader for reading the PDF. Next, we are using recursive character splitter. This will split the entire document into different chunks. Here you can define the chunk size and the chunk overlap because we want some overlap between different chunks so the information doesn't get lost in between. Next, we will use an embedding model from Google to convert these texts to a vector store so the Gemini can read it. Once you have the vector store, we will save it in the same location as your PDF document using FAS library. So once the code runs, you will see that it has loaded 42 pages. It has split it into 164 text chunks. If you will go to Google Drive, you will see a new folder created there. Next, we will build our paper. We just need to define our preferred topic from the PDF, or if you want a paper based on the whole PDF, you can just click enter. Next, you need to define the number of questions that you want. Let's say I want 5. By default, it is 5. If you want to change, then you can put other number. Otherwise, you can just leave it blank. So it will draft the paper with Gemini 3 Flash Preview, and done. Exam paper is generated at the same location named exampapergeneral.pdf. It has underscore general because we had not provided any topic, so it has just named it as general. So let's view our created doc. The final paper is generated with the clean header, the title, the topic is full syllabus because we had not provided any specific topic, and the current date. All the questions and options are correctly formatted. If you go below, as we had given 5 questions, only 5 questions are provided here. And at the end, there is also the answer key for all the correct options and the detailed explanations also. You just saved hours of preparation by just making a customizable question paper for you with answers provided. Best thing is it is fully customizable. If you want more questions, you can just enter 50. If you want different topic, you can just change the PDF. And if you want to generate another paper, you can do it quickly because you don't have to build the vector store again. I can show that also if we go back to Google Colab and run the same section again to pre-process data. It will again ask for the PDF location. I'll just put the same StudyBuddy Physics chapter, and it will check like if the pre-process folder already exists, it will not do the pre-processing again. So you can save time if you want to generate more and more question papers because the pre-processing step is already done. Even if you open this notebook tomorrow, it will just connect to Google Drive and check if the folder exists or not, and it will skip this step if it already exists. Fantastic, right? The Colab notebook link is in the description. Grab your code today and build your own question paper. If you found this useful, like and subscribe and follow this channel for more AI hacks.